नित्यानन्देश्वरसमारम्भां नित्यानन्देश्वरिमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। I welcome you all with my love and respects. I welcome all the Inner Awakening graduates, living Shuddhatvaitam participants, Shri Mahants, Kotaris, Tanedars, Sarvanyapita Yajamans, who are sitting with us all over the world for the living Shuddhaadvaita process through Nityananda TV, two-way video conferencing, having Nayana Diksha all over the world. The city is sitting with us through two-way video conferencing, having Nayana Diksha. A long list, so I welcome all of you with my love and respects. Today, Mahaganapati Brahmotsavam, Ganesha's birth appearance, is being celebrated by the Hindus all over the world and Ganapati's devotees all over the world. Today, he is gracing all of us in Sarvalankara. Sarvalankara means from head to toe jeweled and garlanded with 5 varieties of pushpas. So as per the agamic definition, he is gracing us in Sarvalankara. Let's offer our respects to him first, pray to him, then start the LSP process.
ॐ एकदन्ताय विद्महे वक्रतुण्डाय धीमहि तन्नो दन्ति प्रचोदयात्। एकदन्ताय विद्महे वक्रतुण्डाय धीमहि तन्नो दन्ति प्रचोदयात्। एकदन्ताय विद्महे वक्रतुण्डाय धीमहि तन्नो दन्ति प्रचोदयात्। कर्पूरगौरं करुणावतारं संसारसारं भुजगेन्द्रहारं सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि। भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि। भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि।
Let's enter into LSP process. Listen, come to the space of listening. Last LSP process, living Shuddhaadvaitam, I was explaining the science of will persistence, preparing all of you for Sadashivoham. I wanted you to know, when I say the word will persistence, I do not mean you need to sit for years and years and years. No. It is a simple decision of more persisting. Listen carefully. Listen. This is the essence of the whole session. This is the will persistence means decision not to give up on you. Decision not to give up on your intention to be. Listen. There are only 2 parts in your inner space. One, will persistence, another one, giving up. Either you give life to the thought current of giving up or to the will persistence. Your decision to give life only to will persistence and not to give life to giving up thought current is all I call will persistence. Listen. Actually, it's too easy. The truth is, it's too easy. Because you are giving life to giving up thought current, then persistence. Giving up thought current, then persistence. That is when it becomes complicated. It is like you create a terrorist group for some purpose, and then you send your army to kill them. You create a terrorist group, and then you send your army to kill them. Then world will never have peace. In your inner space, you do the same political game. For right or wrong reasons. For good or bad. You support giving up pattern. You cherish, sometimes without even you knowing. Only when you are about to fail, collapse, you wake up, oh, not this, not this. Having an alarm in your life to remind you and hold you without letting you fall is equivalent to having a guru. Guru is all about that only. An alarm which rings every day between 8 to 9. Reminding you constantly not to fall. And empower will persistence, thought current. Listen. Listen. The last LSP session, I told, iron out all your pains, all your ideas, all your concepts with this truth of will persistence, because tons of your pains, incompletions, patterns are due to will arrogance, not will persistence. Even when you are making a decision, half of you holds yourself saying, I am going to fail. Why to put all the energy in that? And you don't put all the energy and you fail and you confirm. See, I told you that black cat was running behind and the white crow was on the top. When I came out, all these bad omen, and it will not work out, and it did not work out, you see. All the fellows who believe in bad omen are the bad omen. No, really. People who believe in this bad omen are the bad omen for life. For the cosmos, they are bad omen. If the black cat is running behind, in front of you, It has one important meaning. That fellow is running for his food. Nothing more than that. Don't make a Shastra out of your stupidity. No, really. All of us have our own Shastra, built out of our powerlessness and stupidity, wrong facts. Now, I have seen some people believe the day they shave, that whole day will be bad day for them. Now, there are some people who believe. There are some people who believe the day they take bath will be bad day for them. I've seen people believing, oh, if I wear new dress, that day will be bad day. If I shave, that day will be bad day. Please understand, this bad omen is not a small subject. It is equivalent to the placebo effect in the medical field. How the circuit of the placebo effect functions. The placebo effect is nothing but when your consciousness believes something, it manifests. Placebo effect is not that simple as the West tells you. It's a very powerful way your psychology and physiology functions, the way both of them coordinate with each other. Listen. Any disease, any doctor, any medicine, any therapy, allopathy, homeopathy, siddha, ayurveda, allopathy, allapathy, allallopathy, ayoyopathy, it can be any pathy. Patnipati, Itlipati, Chatnipati, any pathy it can be. 40% of the people simply get healed. No, really. Because their system believes something is done to them. They are attended and they are healing. It's not a joke. It's a very, very powerful mechanism of physiology and psychology. That is exactly the same thing happens during these omens. These bad omens, good omens. And the big secret Bible you keep inside and go on verify every day. Today how it's going to be, oh, I saw this fellow with a black dress in the morning itself. Ayyo. I don't know what all I am going to face today. No. I saw this fellow with a big vibhuti kumkum, a very auspicious guy. Today I think it will be peaceful and good. You have your own secret Bible inside, constantly to verify. The whole thing is junk and your powerlessness. If you see your life, so much of pain points are created due to this unconscious woman's will arrogance. Listen. Will arrogance. I'll give you one more example. You read somewhere, if you chant this mantra 10 times, whatever you ask will happen. When you start itself, let me check and see. I think all these foolish things go in the Facebook. But let me try. While you are chanting itself, by the time you have done the third, fourth, missed, and then again you started, dum 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 dum, and then again started, somehow you finish, and then that instruction says, share this photo, and you share, and then wait. You are just waiting to prove it's not going to work out. And then after 48 hours, you prove nothing works out. Oh, I created a will, but did not work out. Most of your relationship with unknown, cosmos, God, life is play of will arrogance. And slowly, slowly, you lose faith, trust, belief over your will. And you start believing your will never become reality. Please understand, you never manifest what you desire. You manifest only what you believe. If you think what you desire you are going to manifest, no, you are fool. You don't know the secret of manifestation. What you believe you are going to manifest. If you believe your willpower is never going to manifest, it is never going to manifest. Your belief, your cognition, your perception, that is only going to become reality. Understand, an important thorn in the flesh need to be removed. The pain point need to be removed from your inner spaces. Will, arrogance, failures. All your failures, whether you prayed and did not get. You see, prayer is nothing but making a will. You prayed to God something and did not get it. Or you sincerely tried and did not achieve it. Or you created a space and it did not become reality. All this and all the pains accumulated around this is all about will arrogance. Listen, it is all about will arrogance. Still a village boy cannot keep the feet towards Ganesha. all your failures, whether you failed in your own sadhana, spiritual practice, or you failed in your prayers, you failed in your efforts, you failed in situations, relationships, life, everything is will arrogance. If you understand, by its nature, will arrogance cannot become reality. By its nature, will arrogance cannot become reality. Only will persistence can become reality. So much of healing will happen inside you. Today I wanted all of you to do this as an assignment. All the situations you feel you have failed, frustrated, hopeless, list from the time you remember you. From the time you remember you, list and find out how your will arrogance failed you in that situation. How your will arrogance was the main reason why you failed. This understanding, and then completing with this pattern of struggling with will arrogance and deciding to have will persistence. Understand? Ravana is will arrogance. Trishul is will persistence. Ravana is will arrogance. Trishul is will persistence. Tons of things you do in your life out of will arrogance. Tons of things you do in your life out of will arrogance creates deeper and deeper pains and wounds, and creates wrong beliefs about you. I tell you, will arrogance will remind you only about your failure, never about tons of times you become successful through will persistence. Tons of times you have become successful. How many of you feel you never remember your successes, you remember only your failures? Raise your hand. That's the truth. Because will arrogance is sadistic. Not even intelligent sadist, comedian sadist. I am sadist. A comedian sadist. Your will arrogance is the source of all the pains. If you can internalize this one truth today, tons of past sufferings will be healed in you. I wanted all of you to do this as an assignment today. From the time you remember, you write down all the failures, frustrations, hopelessness, situations when you collapsed, when you gave up, when you felt you have not achieved what you want, you felt loss, whether it is personal, health, professional, career, life, prayers, spiritual, anywhere. Pen down all the failures and analyze each one. How the will arrogance collapses you, fails you. Will arrogance means trying half-heartedly, failing, and then blaming yourself. You can never achieve it. Trying half-heartedly, failing, and blaming yourself, you can never achieve it. Vicious circle is will arrogance. Virtuous circle is will persistence. Will persistence means deciding whatever happens, I am not going to give up till my intention to become reality. Nothing can stop me. If my intention to be is Shivoham, till that happens, I am not going to give up. I am going to be persisting. The will persistence. Whatever may be your intention to be, the moment you decide, will persistence, you will see so much of healing, powerfulness, powerfulness. Your own voice sitting inside you and constantly teasing you, pulling you down, disrespecting you, abusing you, will just melt down. You don't have any other enemy other than your own will, arrogance voice from inside. The inside there is a voice which is constantly teasing you. You, huh? 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 I've seen you for last 40 years. We know what you do. Come on. Settle down, relax. The constant inner voice, part of you which is teasing you, abusing you, undermining you, underjudging you, underweighing you, disrespecting you. That voice is the voice of all the failures of your will arrogance. That voice is responsible for your psychological, physiological, neurological ups and downs. That is what I mean when I say you are not your psychological, physiological, neurological ups and downs, hormonal ups and downs. You are just your intention to be. Anything else is actually irrelevant. They are no more important to you than the clothes you are wearing, which you can remove and throw any time and change it, which you can replace it any time. Your neurological, physiological, psychological, hormonal ups and downs are nothing more than a cloth you are wearing, which you can replace it any time you want. It has no value in your life. It has no place in your life. All these truths which I am explaining, all the neurological, psychological, physiological, hormonal ups and downs of your life is not you. You are just your intention to be. And will arrogance is not real part of you. Will persistence is the real part of you. All the neurological, hormonal, physical, physiological, psychological ups and downs are caused by the failures of your will arrogance. By the failures of your will arrogance. Look back. The great omen book, the bad omen book you carry inside, your book of pain, which you refer regularly. How many of you carry that book of pain inside? Raise your hand. Refer regularly. Oh, this black cat came, dark cat came, white cat came. My spectacles fell and broke. Morning when I was wearing the dress itself, I saw the pin poked my body. This great bad omen Bible carriers, now look in. I am not talking only about the omen. I am also talking about your perception about you. That you try, fail, and it is not going to happen for you. It's only going to happen for somebody else, or it may not happen for anybody in the world. Those will arrogance reminders which does not function with any logic. Actually, if you pen down, do this exercise assignment which I am giving you today. List out fully and then start internalizing one by one, one by one. If it is out of the will arrogance, then crash it, then crash it, then crash it. Finally, you will see all pain is just nothing but will arrogance. It took away so much of life from you. Anybody decides to live will persistence, is reborn, Dvija. Dvija, reborn. Anybody who decides to live, I am my intention to be. Other than that, whether my physical size, mental capabilities, relationship abilities, ability to manifest wealth, or ability to achieve enlightenment, ability to manifest powers, in everything, I am my intention to be. Anything other than that, my neurological, psychological, physiological, physical, hormonal, ups and downs, which are making me perceive I am not my intention to be, is all false, lie. They are all the bunch of perceptions put on me due to my past will arrogance and ignorance. From now, I decide to practice will persistence till I became my intention to be. I am going to practice will persistence. Anybody who takes this decision, you are reborn today with the grace of Ganapati, along with Ganapati. Decide, you will be reborn today, along with Ganapati, along with Ganesha, with the will persistence. All the physiological, psychological, neurological, physical, hormonal ups and downs, which makes you perceive you are not your intention to be, is false. They are all the garbage dumped on you by your past will arrogant lifestyle. Due to your ignorance or trial and error or whatever. Now it is time to decide to live will persistence lifestyle. Today do this assignment. This ironing out will heal you so much. You will be ready to manifest all the experiences and powers of Sadashiva in Sadashivoham 2016. I tell you, the more and more you prepare your inner space, simply you will have money, time, everything organized for Sadashivoham. No obstacles will be there. It is all about removing the inner obstacles. It's all about will arrogance. If you say something is not working out for your Sadashivoham 2016, it is just will arrogance. Decide to have will persistence. You will see everything aligns for Sadashivoham 2016. Align here. Start this assignment today. Start this assignment today. To complete with all the pains, ideas, neurological, psychological, physiological, physical, hormonal ups and downs you generated in you, which goes on trying to make you believe falsely that you are not your intention to be. Complete all of that. After finishing the assignment, you will simply understand it is just dash dash dumped on you by your will arrogant lifestyle. Actually, I want you to do the assignment here. Sit here, and after this session, do the assignment. I'll help you complete here. Once you start the completion inside, file the intention for Sadashivoham 2016. Simply things will happen. Understand? The whole living Shuddhadvaitam is preparing you internally and externally for Sadashivoham 2016. The whole LSP is, the whole LSP is living Shuddhadvaitam process is to prepare you internally, externally for Sadashivoham 2016 and make you manifest experiences, expressions and powers of Sadashiva in Sadashivoham 2016. The purpose of Sadashivoham 2016 is to make you manifest experiences, expressions and powers of Sadashiva completely. Listen, I'll repeat. The purpose of Sadashivoham 2016 is to make you experience and radiate all the experiences, expressions and powers of Sadashiva completely. And when I say, I'll do it. I'll do it. This living Shuddhadvaitam process is to prepare you internally and externally for Sadashivoham 2016. Now, take few minutes, listen to the assignment once more. Pen down all the failures, frustrations, hopelessness you remember you had, personal loss in every field in your life. Pen down everything, one by one, one by one, one by one, from the time you remember you. And one by one internalize how the will arrogance failed you and gave you the idea, no, you used willpower, but you failed. It is like you are running around, you are running behind the wrong enemy. Actually, your enemy is will arrogance, but you are angry with will power, will persistence. The fellow who never came into your life, you are angry with him. Understand that. Complete it. Then decide to live with will persistence, not will arrogance. I bless you all. Let's all radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching, causing, living, Shuddhadvaita Saivam, the eternal bliss, Nityananda. Thank you. Be blissful.